And salutations, Serjavians. It is Serjay Svek once again, back with another stream, and today we are going to play Dragon Quest XI S for the Nintendo Switch. So I actually already played this game before when it came out on demo last year, and I enjoyed it greatly. And I could go from where the demo stopped because they do have that option, but for the sake of the stream and for the sake of the viewer experience, I want to start over from the beginning because that's what I want to do. So let's go ahead and have some fun and then head over to the game stream. Okay, so this is actually my very first Dragon Quest game. And as you can see, yes, I do have my demo log feature, but like I promised, I'm going to create a new adventure log. So let's do that. Unused, so I'm gonna call myself, of course, Serjay Svek. The funny thing is that the main character in this game, whom they call the Luminary in Super Smash Bros., actually resembles Android 17 from Dragon Ball a lot. And when I first played the demo, I called him 17 after Android 17. But now that I finally have my own distinct identity as Serjay Svek, it would be better if I call him that instead. Okay, so I think I really should get one of those keyboards that they use for because that would make things a lot easier. So let me just make sure this is here. Sorry, just making sure that I'm actually online. Okay, let's go do it then. I will go as Serjay Svek, yes. Which mode do you want to adventure in? So I can go for the new 3D mode, or I can go for the classic 2D mode. 2D mode really brings back memories of Suikoden, but we're gonna do 3D mode. Are you sure you want to play in 3D mode? Yes, I do. Why not begin? Okay, settings. I'll choose English because it's a lot easier for the viewers. And I like the accents that they use. I think this is like the only other JRPG aside from Xenoblade Chronicles 2 where they use British accents. At least as far as I know. Okay, then we're done with that, and I think this is good enough. Yes. Adventure log successfully created. I have never played this game ever since I got the demo, so let's see how much I still remember. If some of the character designs look familiar, it's because every single Dragon Quest game had its art made by Akira Toriyama, who is the creator of Dragon Balls, and also did designs for Chrono Cross and Chrono Trigger. So you might see some familiar faces here. Ooh, ominous. Our ghosty friend is heading to the castle. Let's see what's happening over there. Very mysterious meeting. It's Dr. Gero.
He is the one.
And Grandpa
There's
Gohan.
There's no mistaking it.
It's the Avatar. Or he's a master in the Holy Grail War, perhaps. Got his command seals already. Oh, that's not good. Holy cow, headless horseman. Run away. Get away from them. You got them bamboozled, so run.
Oh my. What in heavens are you doing here? And after that awful storm, too. However did you survive? Oh, you're a jolly one. What's this? Oh, you poor thing. Come here. Come here. Oh, there's no need to be frightened anymore. You're safe now, little fellow.
I will call you Son Goku. And so the legend of Goku continues in Dragon Quest XI. Come, Android 17, let's go.
Thanks so much, you're a lifesaver. Trust me to lose my headscarf just before the big ceremony.
If only he could talk to.
So it's finally here, the big day. I can't believe we're going to be climbing all the way up there. Looks like Sandy's keen to lead the way. Come on, best not keep her waiting.
Cobblestone Tor base. It's our big day, Serjay Svek. We finally get to go and do the ceremony. We're going to be grown-ups at last.
Brilliant!
Hee hee, it looks like Sandy's as excited as we are. Come on, let's get moving. We don't want her to get to the top before us. Very, very nice and calm. Let's go talk to everybody. The path gets pretty steep up on the tour, so be sure to watch your footing. But don't let that make you stick to the beaten track. Little detours are where you find all the fun stuff. You know what the rule is in RPGs. You always talk to everybody and you never go straight to the story. I think you and Gemma are all grown up already. I can remember with you two little ones tearing around the place causing trouble like it was yesterday. Ah, time flies. It really does. So it's time for you to head up the tour, I hear. Mind you don't slip. It's a long way down. Don't worry, Serjay Svek would never let me fall. I like her already. What would you do without him, eh? Well, Serjay, Svek, you heard the lady. Make sure she comes to no harm. The symbols on the side of the Tor represent the spirit of the land. You know, the spirit has always watched over the people of Cobblestone. The coming-of-age ceremony is one of the ways we show our gratitude for its protection. Wait, let me just check what's on the side here. You seen that dog, Sandy, the one over there? That's a huge dog. You know, I'm very thankful that we actually take care of smaller dogs, because I don't think I could actually handle a big dog like that. You know how hard it would be to actually walk a dog like that? And if they see a cat or anything else that excites them, they're gonna yank the leash and then you'll be in for a ride. We've all been through it, you know. We've climbed to the top of the Tor. I remember it like it was yesterday. But I can't tell you what I found up there. No, that's something you'll just have to find out for yourselves. You know, the mayor and your mother are waiting to see you off at the top of the steps, don't you? Don't keep them waiting, dear. Oh, and remember, if ever you're in need for some advice or you're stuck for what to do, have a chat with folks with pretty pink speech bubbles above their heads, like me. You can tell? You know that you're in a game? Just press Y and look at the map. You can't miss us. While you're looking at the map, just use R to change the direction you're facing. It's a handy little trick, trust me. Ah, yes it is. You know, I'm not sure I've ever seen the two of you apart, and to think you're all grown up already. Are those wedding bells I hear? Hee hee! Oh my, Grandma, honestly. Oh, look at the way she's acting. Oh, she's the childhood friend. He's the old archetypal childhood friend. Oh, let an old woman have her fun, will you? Now, Serjay, Svek, you look after my lovely granddaughter, you hear? The old Osanana Jimmy, who never wins in anime, apparently. He's not allowed to win. The tsundere is the one that always wins. I don't know, I've never watched Nisekoi or read the manga, but apparently a lot of people were disappointed with the final decision. I won't spoil it for people who are watching, but I think most of the people already know who it was. I wish I was a grown-up like you. I can't wait to climb the Tor. You know what? Tor, if you keep saying Tor like that, I would think of the word that we use for like tower. Tore. And it does look like a towering mountain. Dunstan. Serjay, Svek, seeing you and my dear Gemma all set for the big day makes me proud as anything, both as a mayor and as a grandfather. Her face is clipping through her arm. You're not kids anymore, you know. No, you're grown up now, and that means going to the Tor and offering your thanks. Look at the way she's looking at me. Those eyes. She is fixed on his face, goodness gracious. Now it's time you are on your way. Head up to the top, give praise to the spirit of the land, then come down and tell us how you like the view. Oh, and if you're ever unsure what to do next, try pressing X and select Party Talk. Gemma might have some useful tips for you. Just look at you, Serjay, Svek, my little boy all grown up. Now, be sure to look after Gemma, you hear? To think, you've been inseparable since you were tiny, and here you are, about to climb the Tor together. Oh, and if ever you lose your way, just follow Sandy. That dog's got more sense than any of us. Off you go now, dear. I know the two of you will be just fine, and I'll make sure there's a delicious supper waiting for you when you get back. That's the funny thing that I found, because for us, whenever we say it in English here in my country, we always say breakfast, lunch, dinner. We never say breakfast, dinner, and supper. So I used to get so confused. It's like, why is it called dinner when it's lunchtime? But that's just one of those things that English does in different places. The path ahead will at times be a steep one, but fear not, my children, for the spirit of the land shall watch over you. May your climb teach you how truly blessed we are to live among such beautiful surroundings. We will pray for your safe return. What are you doing over there? Why are you looking? Core, just look at that view. It's beautiful, isn't it? Oh yeah, it is pretty. In case my friend Milas is watching, I'm here. I'll go ahead and make sure that I capture the view. But the view is not as beautiful as her. Just kidding. Whenever you find somewhere with lovely scenery like this, you should take the time to stop and bask in the wonder of nature. It really does me the power of good. And last person to talk to, I think. Oh dearie me, where can that boy have got to this time? I just hope he hasn't decided to go up the Toro on his own. No, he wouldn't be that stupid, surely. Ah, he'll be the death of me for that one. Probably have to go look for some kids stuck on the Toro. That's not good.
Humble folk of cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home. That's how it goes, isn't it? My granddad's been teaching me the prayer ever since I was little. He reckons the spirit of the land really does live on Cobblestone Tor, you see. As long as I can remember, he's been preparing me for this day. The day it would finally be my turn to climb all the way up there and offer my thanks. I just wonder whose idea it was in the first place, sending the village's young folk on such a dangerous errand. What if I take a tumble and do myself a mischief?
That's a very complicated way of saying that. What if I do myself a mischief?
Well, not to worry. Since you and me were born on the same day, I'm lucky enough to have a bodyguard along for the journey. Come on then. That craggy old thing won't climb its...
Don't let me do all the work.
Oh.
Ah, yes.
Ah! Monsters!
I mean, if you look at her face, the way she just says it, it's like, ah, monsters. Like, oh, there's supposed to be shock there, but the way she's standing over there with her hands clasped, it's like, oh no, monsters, oh dear, this man is getting hurt. Oh my, this person is getting robbed. You'd think there would be more action behind it, but nah, that's fine.
They're coming this way.
They're coming this way. Please look at... Please, Serjay, Svek, do something. I'm sorry, I'm being mean. A group of slimes draw near. Oh, it's not pouring, it's okay. This is not Ragnarok indeed. So wait, how do I do this? Oh, right. I changed the controls. Wait, let me move my face because it's supposed to be here. There we go. Wait, let me change the settings a bit. Battle mode. Freeform. Okay. I thought I would be able to move here. Fight. Oh yeah, there we go. Now you can move. I don't really know what you're supposed to do with this, since it's like the first game that I've experienced where you can move around. I'm not sure if you're closer to the enemy when it's the enemy's turn, it's because the person who's closer to the enemy will be the one that gets hit. At least that's how I think about it. But when I was playing the demo, it didn't seem to work like that, so yeah. Attack slime game.
Get him!
Nice doggy.
Crikey!
Goodness.
Fight, and fight some more!
Right.
Go on!
He's barking at the dog. Don't you hurt the dog, you!
Go on! You can do it!
You can do anything you want to me, but not to the dog. How dare you! Nice doggy. You like that, huh? You're gonna hit dogs? Fine, I'll hit you from behind. How do you like that? You don't do that to a dog. No way. From the heavens, a treasure chest. Medicinal herb. It's like someone is just magically just watching from the heavens.
I wasn't expecting that. I know they were only little, but I'd have been done for if you and Sandy hadn't been here to help me. now we've got to go through that horrible, dingy cave. Just our luck. I'll bet you anything that's where those awful things came from. Well, as long as you're with me, I've got nothing to worry about. Come on, let's get going.
Righto. Oh yeah, I can jump here. So, like what I was saying earlier, as soon as the battle is over, someone from the sky is watching on their binoculars, like saying, okay, he's beaten those slimes, let's go drop that chest, and then they just shove a chest from the clouds, and then it falls down like a loot box from the sky. Imagine that. So that's where all the Fortnite supply boxes come from, and all those similar games. So that's the prayer. Wait, always check behind. There we go. That's the lesson from all the games. I've learned that ever since God Hand on the PlayStation 2. Always check behind the monuments.
It's just a thought, but...
Can't believe there are monsters on the tour in our big day too. It's a little bit worrying, but we have to push on. At least I've got you as a bodyguard, Serjay Svek. Yeah, I'll do the work. Serjay Svek finds a pot lid. Great. I'm gonna protect myself against guardians like that. Wait, so equipment. I'm go equip a pot lid. There. I'm looking more like Link already. So if I press X, I can do party talk.
It's just a thought, but...
Okay, it's the same stuff. Alright. But it's gonna be a lot more useful when I gain more party members, at least. So this was Enix's game way back in the day. While Square had Final Fantasy, Enix had Dragon Quest. And I do like its charm. For Final Fantasies, though, I admit I'm not very experienced in the world of Final Fantasy, because I've only played 1, 2, and a bit of 4 on the Game Boy Advance. Even though it came out during my time, I was not able to experience 7, 8, and 9. But I did experience just a tiny bit of 10. So I missed out on a lot when it came to, what's this? Dragon Ball? And when Dragon Ball, Final Fantasy, but when Dragon Quest came along, you know, this is actually, I actually decided to get this game because of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I never thought of getting a Dragon Quest game before, but, you know, after getting, seeing how the hero acted during his trailer, I decided, you know what, I think it's time to give it a try, since it's on the Switch. Give me a second, I'll just take it through. From my Serjay Svek Tumblr. So Super Smash Bros. Does have its good parts, in that at least it introduces people to a bunch of characters they probably never would have even thought of getting the games for. So for me, it was Dragon Quest, and maybe for some it could be Banjo-Kazooie, it could be a whole bunch of other things. There's a slime there, but we'll take care of that later, because for now, Sandy does say yes, but for now, we'll take care of this. Because wherever there's cliffs, there's probably treasure hiding behind them. Why? Yes, there is. Medicinal herb. I'll take that. Pretty scary dungeon music. Like, what's with all the horns? It's just the first area, guys. Relax. More monsters, but I don't think they've spotted you yet. You should sneak up and try to surprise them. When close enough to a monster, and a small orange arrow will appear just above them. Press A, and it'll give them a weighty wallop with your weapon, lowering their HP before battle has even begun. Why not try springing a preemptive attack on that slime over there? Okay then. Nice. It just feels like my experience during, what's this? Fate Extra. You go around, the monsters are seen on the overworld, and then you can attack them to not get ambushed. Because if you get I think you can attack them, but as long as you don't get ambushed by them, you will still have the advantage. I wonder if there's like back damage if you. I forgot already. Let's see. Backslash. I don't think so.
Crikey!
Ow.
Fight, and fight some more!
You know, you could do some work for me, Gemma. You could give me some help, you know. Okay, there's another one over there. I remember they actually made a special Switch controller for shaped like a slime. And so the bottom of the slime is where you can find all the buttons. And it looks like just one giant... It looks like a Hershey's Kiss, actually, put upside down. So it's really unwieldy, if you think about it. And I used to think that the original Switch controller was already huge, like Xbox controller huge back in the day. But that controller, the slime controller, must be gigantic in comparison.
Phew.
Just go through every random encounter. We gotta level up. That's how I like to play my RPGs. But then again, I never really played that many RPGs growing up. It was always fighting games.
Fight, and fight some more! Go on!
The reason why I played fighting games was because of my brother, because he was always a big...
Go on! You can do it!
He was very good when it came to fighting games in the arcades back in the day. So as his younger brother, I decided, you know what, let's just follow what he does. And then
I'm so proud of you!
Look at that thumbs up. That proud thumbs up. And Gemma clapping in the background. It's like she's clapping after someone sinks a ball into the hole at the golf tournament. Yes, I'm so proud of you. You have leveled up. Good job. Very good. Frizz. Nice. Maybe I'll give the slime some frizzy hair, eh? But for me, like I said, as much as I love fighting games, I was never really good at them. But I do enjoy RPGs, even though I don't play them too much. Aside from Final Fantasy, the only other RPG that I've ever actually played was Suikoden. If you guys have the chance to play Suikoden 1 or 2, especially 2, please do, because it's amazing. 1 and 2 were for the PlayStation 1, and then 3, 4, and 5 were for PlayStation 2. But they just disappeared eventually, like in the mid-2000s. They just suddenly stopped making games. I hope that Konami one day will revisit the IP. Because it seems like such a waste of potential for a game like Suikoden.
You can do it!
I can do it! Nice. Okay, oh boy. Go away, go away, go away. He spotted me. Aha! A group of needlers. Wow, okay. I think you guys need to chill out. Needler B does a little dance. Get that dancer. Oh, wow. Using a needle on a dog? How dare you?
Go on! You can do it! Crikey!
Paralyzed with fear. Look at the animation when they're paralyzed. Look at that. They're just like, Like an invisible current is running through their bodies.
Get him!
Imagine if you're paralyzed with fear, you're always going like, oh, I'm scary. But it's like, oh, like. Okay, so we're back on the tour. Not farther now. Come on, Sandy, let's go. Oh, you're gonna go there? I'm going here. Okay. Looks like I can't go up here yet. No place to climb, alright. I do miss Breath of the Wild's, like, freedom of movement compared to this because you can't climb or do anything, but then again, Breath of the Wild is supposed to be more open world compared to this kind of game, so to each game their own, I guess. Aha! You dare approach me? I cannot defeat you without you guys getting closer, so come at me if you dare. Ouch.
Fight, and fight some more!
Okay, let's do this.
Get him!
She's just turning away. It's like, oh, this is so good. This is so violent again. Bear to look.
Go on!
Gemma, don't
You
run
can
away.
Do it. Go on!
Yeah, let's go up some more. I've never been inside caves like this before. You know, whenever people do cave spelunking in caves and whatnot, it must be fascinating. You just have to deal with like the darkness and probably the bats. I'm not a fan of bats in real life. I remember in my school, or sometimes you could see the bats during certain times of the night, or when it's about like sundown, the bats would be visible from underneath the roof, and...
Cool. Look at all this fog. Is this normal, do you think?
No, probably not. As long as there are no bats that appear as well, that'll be fine.
Help! Help me!
Oh, there's the missing kid.
What? Cole?
Well,
Quick!
uh-oh.
You have to help him!
Me? Why do I have to do all the work? Aw, man, fine. Oh, so there's two of them now.
It's not fog at all. It's more monsters.
Some spogs draw near.
Watch out!
I'll do what I can to help. Yeah, well, you better, because I'm doing all the work. So, let's see. Tactics. Oh, so they have tactics too, I see. But, let me take care of everything. Oh! Okay. Okay. Oh no, Sandy, no! Are you okay? Okay, she looks okay. Alright. How dare you do that to a girl? Wait, I think I have a spell now. Right, I have Frizz now, so let me... Okay, now I have to use the D-pad. I forgot you have to use the D-pad for this. Singes a single enemy with a small fireball. Alright then. Smog A. Frizzle frazzle!
Don't give up!
My wounds are healed, thank you. Don't forget to give some to the dog, girl. Nice. Now I got no MP, so we gotta brute force this thing.
Here you go.
Look at that face. It's the face of fear. Oh, my MP is back up. Nice. While you're afraid, take Yes. Right in your face.
Go on! You can do it!
You mind if you do some more stuff, please? Thank you.
Go on!
Alright. That flame is extinguished.
Phew.
Nice.
Well done!
Clap, 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 clap.
I'm sorry, Gemma. I only came up here because I thought it'd be funny to jump out and surprise you. But then those monsters appeared.
What in the world is going on? I never heard anything about monsters appearing on the tour before. But never mind that now. Whatever were you thinking? You could have been killed. You take Sandy and get back to the village this instant.
Yes, Gemma. Sorry, Gemma.
Run off now.
You saved my bacon again. I knew you were tough, but crikey, you really have grown into quite the hero.
That's why I'm called the hero in Super Smash Bros. Gemma, get in the game. And of course I want to save your bacon. I like to eat bacon, except when it gets too fatty. So... But turkey bacon is nice, actually. I've tried turkey bacon. Ever tried turkey bacon?
Not far to the top now.
Not bad. I don't know if you guys are the type of people that like to put more oil when cooking bacon.
Typical. It would have to go and start raining, wouldn't it? Come on, let's get a move on.
Oh, hey, what's this? Oh, okay. No, let's not go there. Just these vines to climb and you'll nearly be there. Don't go losing your grip. I won't. As I was saying, are you the type of people that prefer to put extra oil when you cook your bacon? Because that makes me very intrigued as to why you would still do that. I did do that before, actually, when I first started learning how to cook. You know, simple stuff like bacon and whatnot. And then I realized that bacon and Spam are actually do have their own oil that gets released when they start cooking, so there's no need to put extra oil anymore. It just releases it eventually. Then are you gonna come up here? Okay, I'll just go up here then. And she magically appears behind me. She must be a ghost or something like that. My childhood friend is a ghost. Like, that's like a new light novel title. Goodness. One of these days, people are gonna have light novel titles that go way beyond 150 characters, so they won't even be able to write a tweet about them anymore. So, I'd like to see that. This is the way to the top. Watch your step. I think people would not want to risk doing this in real life when it's raining and then the passages are too narrow. Wait, just a bit of water. One of my friends likes to climb mountains, and I think that he would never want to risk this kind of thing when the mountain is, you know, slick from all the rain. I myself have not climbed a mountain yet, but I think you need an extra special amount of endurance and training just to actually climb the thing. You can't just go decide, hey, let's go climb a mountain one day. No, you need to train yourself, apparently. So that's something that you really need to get ready for. Just look at all that effort that he's making just trying to climb this thing. So what more in real life? Path to the summit. Okay. This has to be the top.
Here we are at last. such a shame about the weather. I was really looking forward to that view. Well, we better say the prayer and get this ceremony over with, eh? What was that?
Big bird.
Help me! Help!
Go get her! Oh, nice. Come on, pull. Oh, he's back at it again. Command seal time! Oh, wow.
We're alive.
That's the face. Those are the eyes of someone who has seen something. And I don't blame her.
How? That great big flash of lightning. It was almost like you made it happen.
Hmm.
Look! The mark on your hand! Huh? Oh, it stopped. Well, we can worry about that later. All I know is that you saved me yet again. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Look at that face. Look at that face. Oh, this is the part in any anime where she would actually start liking you if she didn't like you already, which apparently she does.
Now, we really had better be finishing up this ceremony. Humble folk of Cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home. Lift your voices up in prayer, sing it across all our drear. Blessed are we since days of yore, let it be so forevermore. Wow! Look!
Look at that. What a sight.
It just goes on and on and on. Whoever dreamed up this ceremony must have had this in mind. They wanted to show us how huge our world really is. Well, that's it. It's all over and now we're grown-ups. Should we head down and tell Grandad and everyone? They'll all be waiting for us at the bottom.
At the bottom. No T there, huh? I'm only saying that because when I was younger, they would always say, "No, you gotta say the T." So you can't say bottom, you have to say bottom, or instead of saying water, like with a D, water, it's water. Yeah, it's just one of those things that you had to learn while growing up. Look at that. Huge world surrounded by ocean. Oh, that was the fast track. What if we want to go back up? The ceremony's over, everybody will be waiting for us. So what if I want to go back up? You can't tell me what to do. What does Sandy say? Woof, woof, woof. Thanks for bringing Cole back safely, Sandy. Good girl. I knew you could do it. I'm sorry, I'm not Gemma. Okay. I thought it would be funny to jump out and surprise you. I'm an idiot, and I'll never do it again. Promise. Well, the main thing is that everyone's alright. You can never be too careful with monsters around. We owe you one, Serjay, Svek. My Cole told me everything. He told me how you fought off those horrible foggy monsters. I don't know how to thank you. And you and Gemma aren't hurt either. That's such a relief. I didn't know that you can actually, if you press the analog stick, you can actually walk away from the convo, so that's new. Oh, it's you. Looking off to the horizon earlier. That lightning was terrifying. Were you lot all right up there? I'm ever so sorry that you poor things had to go through such an awful ordeal. So you did it. You've been to the top of the tour. Well, you'd better let the mayor know. Everyone will be desperate to hear how you got up on there. On up there. Don't keep them waiting, will you? No, we won't. When the lightning struck the tour, I must confess that I feared for your safety. But it seems that you escaped unharmed. Truly, we must give thanks to the spirit of the land who watches over us all. My character, am quite special. Alright, let's get back to business. Talking to more people. Your mom said to tell you she's gone home to make your tea. Can it be coffee, please? I prefer coffee, thank you.
We're back safe and sound, Grandad.
Indeed you are, my dear. Thank the spirits for that. When we saw lightning striking up there, we got a little worried, I have to tell you.
Serjay Svek explains what happens on top of the tour.
Well, I never. Sounds like it's nothing short of a miracle that you made it back in one piece. Well, there's no doubt about it, the spirit of the land was watching over you.
Maybe it was her little
Now
ghosty
tell me,
friend from the
my
beginning.
dear, how was the view from the top?
It was wonderful. I saw the sea stretch into the horizon and the sunlight playing on the water and... Oh, I've never seen anything like it in my life.
You're true Cobblestonians now. Only we have the pleasure of looking out over the world of Erdrea in such breathtaking fashion, you know. You're still young, and the day may yet come when you decide to leave Cobblestone behind. I hope our little ceremony has opened your eyes to a little of what may await you out there. Now, it's high time we were heading back. I'm sure your mother is eager to hear how things went, young man. Don't keep poor Amber in suspense.
Well, that's that. Let's go home, people.
Come on, you. Home time.
Oh yeah, so this is the type of game where you can't save just anywhere you want. You have to save in the churches, so you have to be very careful where you save. Coming of age, awarded for ascending to the top of the cobblestone tower and completing the ceremony that signifies the onset of adulthood. Funnily enough, that's how we use, some people would say it, ceremony, like flag ceremony. So the ceremony is all done. Congratulations. Now don't tell me you've forgotten where you live in all the excitement. Just follow the paving stones. You'll soon find your way back. Oh, but you must be tired, too tired to be forgetting that. You should head home and put your feet up. I will, eventually. What's this? I'm afraid my horses don't have a lot of get up and go at the minute. They're too busy enjoying this delicious grass. So you're telling me I wouldn't be able to go around here normally because the horses are around here? I used to think invisible walls would be a problem, but now we've got horses blocking the path. Imagine that. So before anything else, we have to explore every part of this village. And the fact that there is this ominous looking gate over here must mean something. A future stream, if you guys want to see what happens in that future stream, don't forget to follow me, Serjay Svek Twitch, here on Twitch. And if you guys missed the initial VOD for this, I will be posting the VOD in my YouTube channel, Serjay Svek. And you can always watch for announcements on my Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, also named Serjay Svek. And you can also catch the latest updates and stuff that we talk about in the Serjavian Nation Discord. What's going on over here? Make sure you're nice to Gemma, you hear? She's a keeper, that one. She's right there. Not this again. Look at your face. You've gone all red. Oh, to be young again. You were just talking about you and Gemma. What's that? You were saying? Oh, nothing, teehee. She kind of reminds me of Videl. It's actually very strange. Okay. What about you, ma'am? Sir, sorry. It's amazing when you think about it, isn't it? That Yggdrasil, the world tree, has watched over Erdrea since the dawn of time. They say that the tree has been here for as long as Yggdrasil. I don't know if it's true, but there's something special about it, right enough. Well, probably... Yeah, this vine is probably interesting. A curious power emanates from the root wrapped around the tree. Ooh. Look at my lovely horse. He's the loveliest horse in the whole village. I always wanted to ride horses again. I rode once when I was a kid, but it wasn't fast. It was just going a circuit around a track. When I was a little boy, they used to offer stuff like that in a place called Baguio, which is up to the north and quite elevated. It's called the summer capital of the Philippines, and it's very cold up there. And one of the things they like to do, at least back then, from what I remember, they offer riding, horse riding events. But it's just like for a few minutes, just go a few minutes, rounds across the track, and then you're done. Oh, what about you, big guy? What a mask, dude. And he's a regular villager? Wow. Alright, a little bird told me you and your mate Gemma went to the top of the tower and back. You ain't a little boy no more, Serjay Svek. You're a man. But here's some advice, from one bloke to another. Whenever you're doing, enjoy it. No one knows how long they've got, so make the most of it. Huh. Very sound advice coming from you, my masked friend. Maybe he's a luchador or something like that. Or maybe he's from the Japanese... I'm sorry? I know you look big enough to break me in half, so I'll just go, you know? I'll just check the pumpkins. I'll just go. Yeah, I'll just go right now. You didn't see anything, Gemma. Gemma, you didn't see anything, okay? Huh? Alright. You be nice now. You be nice. You don't see anything. Keep your lips sealed. Let's go. And we're gonna do what every RPG hero does best. Go through every house and loot. We're the protagonists, so we're allowed to do all of these things, which would be considered criminal by others, but are right because we are the heroes. Alright, Serjay Svek, what are you and Gemma up to, eh? We just got back from climbing the tower. Ah, so that's where you've been, is it? Well, it's nice that you've got to go up there together, eh? Yep, that's true. Can't get up here. Okay, now I can sneak up from behind, I think. I can go... I can't jump these boxes. I'm not really good at jumping. I've never played basketball, even though it's like considered like one of my country's favorite sports. I'm not much of a basketball player. So, and I never even had the tradition of, you know, jumping when it's New Year or on your birthday so you could grow taller. I wasn't a big fan of that. I'd love to visit Heliodor one day. They say there's always something going on there. Apparently, it's always bustling with people, and the shops are full of all kinds of lovely things, not like boring old cobblestone. Maybe that's why you were looking over to the horizon. Maybe one of these days I will visit Heliodor, and I will let you know what's up. Wait, was I here? Oh yeah, this is the house where I destroyed stuff. Okay, let's not go there again. Horsey! You can pet the horses in this game. Game of the year. Okay, nope, not there. I'll always remember when you were little going fishing with old Chalky. You'd sit on there for hours on that funny three-sided rock out by the falls. Just the two of you. You would have been so proud to see how big you've strong you've grown. Seems like only yesterday you were knee-high to a grasshopper. Huh. A rock, eh? Okay. Interesting. I love playing in the water! Come on in, Serjay Svek. The water's lovely. You're not even in the water, really. But okay. Let's follow the water. You know what they say? Always go upriver or downriver. I don't know. I forgot, what... Who's that guy again? Bear Grylls. Yeah, I forgot what he keeps saying. Go upriver, downriver. That used to be such a thing back in the day, a few years ago, when all these Survivor Man shows came up. Bear Grylls, Survivor Man, and a whole bunch of others. I hope I never have to be in a situation like that where they put themselves through. You know what's good? Prayer, that's what. Should get down to the church every chance you get. Every time I pray, I feel all my troubles slipping away. It'll make a new man out of you, take my word for it. And this is where you save. And the music changes. It's all thanks to the spirit of the land, you know. You coming back from the tour safe and sound, the village being so peaceful for so long. I think this would be the perfect time for you to offer up a prayer of thanks, don't you? Excuse me, I'll just make sure that everything is all well done over here. There are no problems. Nothing like, you know, just a bunch of shenanigans on holy ground. I don't mean to, it's the game. Oh, I can't go in. Yes. Greetings, my child. It is good to see the younger members of my flock taking the time to pray. Now shall we begin? How may our church assist you, faithful disciple? Okay, so I should put my face down here. There we go, so at least we don't take too much. That's the thing about streaming, especially in a layout like mine. You always have to figure out where should you put your face. Because you never know if it's in the right place or not. So, learn how much experience you still need. Fallen members, poison, afflicted curses, booty mode, confession, save. Yes, please overwrite. Love that organ. Yes, I want to continue. But let's just go see our mom, and then once we're done with that, we'll go end the stream. I'll probably do another save for then. Oh wait, no, this is not a good place to put it. Maybe here. Yeah, let's do that. I remember when I used to start streaming, I would put my face in the lower right corner, or lower left corner, and then I would have my screen up there. But I realized there was a bunch of white blank space that I didn't want, that, you know, didn't really do much purpose, so I think it's better to have it like this, as a compromise. You always have to figure out what is the best for your viewers, so it's something that I always struggle by. So if you have any feedback, please let me know in the comments, or whenever you want to drop by and leave me a message on the Discord, on the Twitter, whatever. If you must go out into the wild, make sure you're prepared, because ferocious monsters are at large outside the village. If it isn't Cobblestone's newest grown-ups, were you looking for the mayor? He's at home at the moment. Listen, I probably shouldn't be saying this, but he's worried sick about you, Gemma. Well, it's only natural, I suppose. He is your granddad, after all. Sneak into someone's house? Oh, it's Dunstan's house. Mayor's. Why, hello. I could just get some sleep, but I'm not yet tired, so let's go up. Look at the way he's climbing up the ladder. Like, I think it's almost like in time to the music. Check what I can steal. Check what supplies I can steal. I mean, no, not steal, sorry. I mean, to borrow, you know, to help me along with my noble journey. We are heroes after all, so that means we have special permission. I even landed on someone's bed. I'm sorry if that's Gemma's. Or Dunstan, sorry. There we go. I didn't mean to break those, Mr. Mayor. My mistake. Looks like you guys are gonna have pumpkin pie, whether you like it or not. Okay, so let's, you know, just do a bunch of inspection over here. Dunstan's Corking Compendium. Incredible, absolutely incredible. The puns keep flooding into my mind. I've never experienced anything like it. Get a load of this one. We could show visitors around the great stone spire beyond the village, and call it the Cobblestone Tour. Excuse me. Goodness gracious. Oh boy. The mother said she'd throw her son from a cliff if he didn't eat his vegetables. But it was a bluff! Oh my goodness, I heard this game had a bunch of puns, but when I first played the demo, I was already in love with this game precisely because of it. It's like the god of hilarity has granted me his holy blessings. I must tell Gemma right away. Please don't. It'll alienate her. The art of pun crafting is one that does not come easy, for it is a burden that we must all bear. Now that you've climbed the tower, I'm pleased to say that you and Gemma are fully fledged Cobblestonians. Now all you need to do is settle down together and live happily ever after. Granddad, honestly. And yet she still runs to my side right after. Ahem. Ahem, ahem. It's really funny to see how he throws that barrel down. It's like, not even forced like that. It's just let gravity do the work. It's like Gordon Ramsay saying it. So, when you throw the barrel down, don't throw it with your own effort. Let gravity do the work for you. Not many people even know this place exists. That's why it's so lovely and safe. The monsters don't tend to bother us, and we get to live in peace and quiet. You don't want to be wandering around outside the village after the day you've had. You need to be getting home. But I want to go. I don't want to stay here. Adventure. The story dictates that I need to leave. You did well, both of you. You're not children anymore. You're grown-ups. Welcome to the club. Ooh, empty. That means there's probably some stuff that I could pillage. I mean, obtain for my journey. Don't mind me for any... Oh, sorry, it's not empty after all, but he didn't see anything. You did not see anything. What was that, sausage? Nice. Wonder if you got any kielbasa in there, or Hungarian sausage. Those are awesome. And if you could serve it with some curry ketchup, lovely. I only discovered curry ketchup just like a year or two ago. Better even than regular ketchup is curry ketchup with the curry flavor inside it. It's a German thing, so especially what they have, currywurst. So curry flavored sausage. It's the best. You're my hero, Serjay Svek. You saved my little boy. I'm so glad you and Gemma got back safely. So, you mind if I can get some of that verse for you? I assure you, it will not be the worst of experiences. I cracked myself up. Someone please follow me, and someone please like, because I'm desperate. I need more stuff for these puns, please. Oh boy. Okay, enough out of you. Let's go ahead and follow the path. I think we've done everything that we could. Never mind. Let's go back and follow the path like we should be doing. But of course, we can't avoid a few detours. Raiding a few houses along the way. Oh hey, what's this? Tour de Horse, equestrianism for young and old. For the longest time, I simply could not understand what all the fuss was about horses. To me, they always seemed such skittish and dangerous animals. But all that changed when I was finally convinced to ride one. Such grace, such speed, I was speechless. What a fool I'd been for all these years, refusing to even entertain the idea of riding one. And the way my faithful steed rushes to my aid the moment I ring the bell, no matter where I am in Erdrea, it moves me near enough to tears every time. Such loyalty, such nobility. Long live the horse. I dare not imagine a life without one now those heavenly hoofbeats have clip-clopped their way into my heart. I would like to experience, living with a horse, but the thing is, you have to deal with, housing them, feeding them. It's like a pet, but the fact is, they do have... sir? You're not even eating your food, you're just like poised and ready, as if in an attack position. Like he's just ready to dig in, but never digging in. Sir? I know I'm not supposed to be in your house, but you should at least try to eat, It's not good if you're stuck there, just frozen, not doing anything at all, but anyway. Maybe he'll eat when I leave. If you want to get somewhere in a hurry, all what you need is a horse. They're faster than people by a long old shot. But you know that already, being a better rider than most, eh? Nice manly pursuit riding, very grown up. I'll leave you to your meal then, but first, there we go. Now add in some pumpkin pie to the mix and then you'll be fine. Let's go check, is he gonna eat? He's still staring at his food. He's still in the ready position. He's not doing anything at all. It's like he's just waiting for the opportune moment to dig his fork and knife into the food. Maybe he'll finally eat when we're gone. Maybe he knows. He senses when we're there, so let's just leave him alone. We've tormented him enough. Hello. Oh, nice couple. Don't mind if I do. Just terrorize you for a bit. Check if there's anything worth taking in these... Sir, ma'am, a lot of these barrels are really old-fashioned and I think they're rotted through. That's why if you just step on them, they're already broken. I remember climbing the Tor all those years ago. Back then I was young, single, and free. Great days, great days. You do have this lovely lady over here. She could be your wife, Don't say that in front of her. Monsters appearing on our sacred Tor of all places. And they say there are more of the blighters running around outside the village than ever before. I don't like this one little bit. Yes, indeed, I don't like having monsters outside the village. Imagine what it was like way back in the day, you know? Not knowing if your homes are safe and you always have to be on the lookout for any raids or robberies, invaders, whether of the supernatural or mundane kind. It's a good thing at least that now we don't have to worry about that so much. Oh, there's something shining up there. Let's see if we can find a way up there. I just ruined their firewood supply. Okay, got on. Nice. Get on. The jumping is kind of difficult because it's not that smooth, but okay. Got that. Piece of pink pine, nice. Okay, here's my house, but we're not going in there yet. Cuckoos! I can't attack them, so at least I'm safe. Don't keep your mother waiting. She can wait a bit longer. Hold on. I can't attack the chickens, so that's good. They don't have to worry about them attacking me. Hey. You know, better destroy the pumpkin crop. And these old rotten barrels. You don't need those around here. We need the best. Now that I am an adult, I need to make sure that everything is always new and well done. You hear that, Gemma? Everything will always be new. When you and I will finally get married in the future. Ahem, ahem. Hint, hint. Need to find a way to get up there. Ah, there we are. Sorry, Mom. Messed up our firewood. I'll cut more later. Hey! Why would you hide a chest up there? Exposed to the elements. Flurry feather. And we've got this. $50 gold coins, nice. I think I've searched through everything. Okay, so let's finally get to Mom. Woof woof. Okay, let's go. Meet Mom.
Oh! Here's my little soldier. Well, not so little anymore. I've heard all about your big adventure. Look at you, all grown up.
Look at that face! Look at Gemma's face! The way she's just looking at him in admiration like that. Wait.
I hope he wasn't too much of a bother, Gemma dear.
Of course not.
Yeah, I did all the work.
Quite the opposite, in fact. You would have been proud of him. We got attacked by a monster at the top of the tor, and I ended up hanging onto the edge of the cliff by my fingertips. I thought I was done for. But you'll never guess what happened next. That mark on his hand suddenly lit up, and a bolt of lightning hit the monster.
What did you say? That funny little mark? Lightning flying about the place? Goodness me. Here I was hoping he'd turn out nice and ordinary, but it seems his grandfather was right all along. Well, I've been putting this off for long enough now. You and me need to have a little talk.
Uh-oh.
Here. This belongs to you. Your grandfather asked me to give you it once you'd come of age and climbed the tor. The truth is, there's something I've been keeping a secret all these years. Something I've never told another soul in the village. It's... how can I put this now? Well, he said you're the reincarnation of the luminary.
So I'm the Avatar. Sort of.
What?
Oh, don't ask me what the old fool meant, dear. I haven't got the foggiest. All I know is that your grandfather said you had a special destiny, and that there was something you had to do. He said that when you came of age, you were to head north to the capital, up there in Heliodor, and show that necklace thingy to the king. He seemed to think that if you did that, all would become clear. Clear as mud, I shouldn't wonder. Anyway, the long and short of it is that if you want to find out what this is all about, you'll have to leave Cobblestone and head over to Heliodor.
Crikey.
Ouch.
Well, I can't stop you leaving, I'm sure, but you won't be marching on an empty stomach. Come on, dinner.
Yum yum. The reincarnation of the luminary. Serjay Svek tries his hardest to sleep, but he's too confused by everything he's learned and excited about his coming trip. Eventually, amateur itemologist, awarded for collecting 10 different types of item. Hey mom, I'm just gonna go investigate, find out more items for me to collect, It's all in the name of achievement. Awfully quiet though. What happened to the music? I don't like it whenever music in games just suddenly disappears. That just means bad news. All around. I can't climb this shelf. Imagine that. I didn't break anything, Mom. Nothing happened. Everything is fine. Okay, jump down. My ankles! My ankles! Is that cheese? Oh no, it's another word. No, it's a slab of meat. Goodness gracious, look at the fat on this thing. Look at the marbling, goodness gracious. I don't know if it's really the game texture, but look at how it shines. Finally, some good looking meat. As Gordon Ramsay would say. Look at the marbling on this one. Lovely, lovely. Oh, what's in the closet? Plain clothes. I didn't break that, Grandma. I mean, Mom. I didn't break that either. Having trouble sleeping, are we? Well, it's no surprise after all the excitement today and your big news. Whatever I have trouble nodding off, I like to go for a little walk. The night air always does me a power of good. Yeah, I'll do that. Go for a walk, eh? Oh, there's a shiny thing over there. Try to get this shiny thing and then I'll save and then I'll head off and then end the stream. Whoa, look at that airtime that I got. Hey, I see a chest. Don't mind if I do. It's your fault for leaving it out there, out in the open. Ahem, ahem. It's not my fault that I saw it. No, you have to be more careful with where you put your things. Especially if it's unlocked. Can I climb? Yes, I think I can. Hello. Medicinal herb, nice. Okay, so I think we're done with that. Let's go back to the church. And save, and we'll wrap up. Uh-oh. Oh my, okay. Guys, I didn't know you had hours, dude. That's not fair. Awfully quiet here at night. No music, no nothing. Creepy. Gemma! Hey girl, what's going on?
Oh, can't sleep either, eh? You remember this tree, don't you? I got my scarf stuck in it all those years ago. There I was, crying like mad, and there you were, running round trying to help me get it down. Some things never change, eh? You know, I always imagined we'd spend our whole lives right here in Cobblestone. That's why I was so surprised by what your mum said today. All that stuff about you being the luminary, that reincarnation thing.
Just a second. Just saying to a friend because he wants to catch up, so let's just at least give him a bit of a show, yeah? Tell me you like him. Aw, man.
I remember the story my granddad told me. Once upon a time, long, long ago, the world was terrorized by a horrible monster. But then, the luminary appeared and saved the day. When it was all over, the luminary turned into a star. And he's been watching over us from up in the heavens ever since. That's his star, right there. How can you be the luminary too? I just don't get it.
I'm special, that's why. And the game dictates that I should be.
I know. That's what you're going to Heliodor to find out. I understand, really I do.
Then why don't you come with me?
Listen, we should both be getting back. Everyone will be wondering where we've got to.
I know you want to say something. Don't just do that.
Goodbye, old friend.
No! No, man. Oh my goodness, that ship just got sunk. It got torpedoed out of existence and is now sinking into the depths. Old friend. Oh, that hurts. Oh, she is crying. Oh no, I spoke too soon. No. Comfort her, you fool. Exhausted after his long day, Serjay Svek finally falls into a restless slumber. Then morning comes. Looking like Trunks with that purple.
Just look at you. You don't scrub up too bad, you know. Only wish your grandfather were here to see you. You won't forget him, will you? He was a fine, upstanding man, the pride of the village. You could do worse than try to be like him. Well, however you turn out, I'm sure you'll find a way to overcome whatever lies ahead. A mother knows these things. Oh, by the way, I've popped a little money I'd saved for a rainy day in your pack. Don't spend it all at once.
Ooh, money.
Why don't you visit the village shop before you head off to Heliodor? You'll need some supplies for your big adventure. But don't take too long. The whole village is turning out to wave you off.
You know what that means? I can take my time. That's the thing about games. You don't give me a time limit, I can do whatever I want. I can even come back a few days later. Okay, let's go get out there. I hope the church is finally open. Wow. Blocked by horses again. The old fellers are here busy eating their beloved grass. I don't think they'll be moving anytime soon. Imagine being blocked off by horses. I heard it all from your mother. She said that you're an important journey you have to make, and you're just a youngster. Well, before you head off, make sure you visit the shop. You know where it is, of course. Down the slope and across the river. Once you've stocked up, head up to the village entrance to the north. We'll all be waiting to see you off. Oh hey, what's this? Oh dear me, dearie me, what am I going to do? If it isn't young Serjay Svek who came along at just the right time, I've got a favor to ask, you see? The other day I was playing with my lad, you know, messing around as you do. Well, anyway, he's got this flurry feather that he loves, and well, fool that I am, I just managed to let it blow away. Luckily, the wind only blew it as far as the roof of your shed. I'd go and get it myself, but I'm not too good with heights, I'm afraid. Anyway, I know you're a brave young fellow, so I was wondering if you'd mind clambering up there and getting it back for me. You'd be doing me a huge favor, I'm telling you. So, do a side quest, okay. Would you acquiesce? Acquiesce. I'm trying to remember how you pronounce it. Acquiesce. I think it's acquiesce, yeah. You could just say, yes, would you agree? Sometimes you gotta stick to the simple words. No time to lose. My son's desperate to get his beloved flurry feather back. Hurry on and move over to the shed. Once you've found that flurry feather, bring it back here and I'll see if I can't give you something in return. Well, already got the feather. That's the thing. That's why you should always wander around and do all the stuff before you meet anybody. Why? Because whenever you run into situations like this, it's instant accomplished. Oh hi, I need to find the flurry feather. Oh hey, you found the flurry feather already. How did you do that? It's all about using your brain. It's not getting lost, my friends. It's called strategic wandering and strategic not pillaging, not pilfering, strategic acquiring of resources. You know, there's always a purpose for all the wanderings that you do in RPGs. I knew you wouldn't let me down. I can't wait to see the look on my boy's face. Oh, and before I forget, here's a little something in return. Sleeping hibiscus. By the way, I know people are fans of hibiscus tea and everything, and like in what's this in Starbucks and stuff. But I'll tell you this: hibiscus is just the it's just what we in the Philippines locally call gumamela. So yes, probably what you can do, you can just snatch off the local gumamela flower growing in your backyard and steep it and brew it and make it into tea. So you don't have to waste hundreds of pesos just going over to Starbucks and get a hibiscus tea when you could just make your own. Probably should be quiet because probably the Starbucks people might be coming after me soon. Okay, so there we go. Hope you'll find it useful. If ever you want to do someone a good turn, look for a purple speech bubble above their head. Listen to what they have to say and see if you can do anything to help. It always pays to be kind to others. But don't just feel that you have someone share their woes with you, you have to help them right away. You can always come back when you want a little change of pace or if you're not sure what to do next. Anyway, thanks again. I really owe you one. Now just remember, whatever's waiting for you up ahead, be kind to others and you'll do just fine. Success! This quest has been transgressed with finesse. Quest complete! Thanks for that. Alright, now let's go to the church, and like I said, let's go save, and then we can call this stream done. And like I said, if you want to see the continuation of Serjay Svek's journey in Dragon Quest XI's, feel free to follow me, Serjay Svek Twitch. And you can check the VOD on my YouTube channel, Serjay Svek. Where is that church? Ah, there you are. I hope you're open. It's like a convenience store when you find out the convenience store is not open. Such a pain. Ah, we're alone now. I see. So if you don't mind, I would... Okay, never mind. Still locked. Perhaps perhaps a little prayer before you depart. Yes, I would like to. I would like to save. Hey, organ incoming. I really don't know how to play the organ or anything like that, but it just feels good. No, I don't want to continue right now. I bid this child a peaceful respite. Or respite. Some people say respite. Stand up for the anthem. Okay, enough of the kazoo shenanigans. Let's go to my face and wrap up. Okay, everybody, thank you very much for dropping by, and that was once again Dragon Quest XI for the Nintendo Switch. And that was just the first part of our adventure. So in the next stream, we're gonna go see the big wide world outside of Cobblestone. So, like I said before, if you guys are new to the channel, if you want to see the continuation of Serjay Svek's journey, feel free to follow me on my channel, Serjay Svek Twitch, and catch the VOD on the YouTube channel, Serjay Svek. And I hope you guys have a good day, and I would like to thank everybody for continuing to support me on my channel. And I would like to say, salutations, Serjavians. This is Serjay Svek, and you take care, everybody. Always stay safe. Bye-bye now.